Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
Today we have few miscellaneous topics in hand. We will talk about web mashup, we will talk about mobile application, we will talk about accessibility features, and of course, we will talk about locking. Except for locking, all the other three that we discussed, they are miscellaneous. They are not day-to-day tasks. Instead, you do it once your application is complete, or probably you are ready for a release or something, you will plan for it. And you do it just once throughout your application development lifecycle. You will just do it once. Once you create your mashup, you will use it across different other applications. Similarly, you will build your mega application as a web application initially. But if you want a mobile application to be generated for it, you will choose the mobile option. The one that we are going to look today. You would be doing that. Similarly, for accessibility features also, it is something like a one-time thing that you do in your application, not a day-to-day task. Let's see what is that about. This Pega mashup, what is it is? We know our Pega applications are basically web applications. Yes, you can have other devices also, but basically they are web applications. Now, in order to access into a Pega application, you need to give in the credentials and you need to log in. But what if my Pega application is part of another application somewhere on some other application, some other website? I can just access my Pega application there. How would that experience be? This Pega web mashup allows you to access your Pega applications on different other applications or different other websites. It might be the experience is going to be the same. How you access it directly on a Pega application. Same way, you can access it through a mashup also. But just that, the launch point is a different one. Here, the thing is, we would need to generate a mashup code and we would place it wherever required. Once you generate the code, you can place it in any other application. You can place it on a website or URL. It is just that the launch point is different. You are letting the users launch a Pega application or launch a case instance from other applications. In fact, you can have multiple features in it, not just creating cases. You can deal with a lot of other things as well. You can probably display an entire set of assignments pending. Or you can ask for a customer feedback. Feedback could be a case instance. You can ask for a customer's feedback. Or you can ask a user to work or complete an assignment. We have got multiple options on the web mashup. I think we will directly go ahead rather than discussing it. We will go ahead and see how we work on this mashup. 2 points are involved here. First is generating the code for the mashup, the generation of the code. Second thing is using that on any other website or any other application. I think we will go ahead. How do you access? It is from the For example, let me In order to generate a mashup. Mashup is also kind of a channel for your application. Just like how you have your email channels or other channels like mobile or anything. Mashup is also kind of a channel here. You can either directly look at the channels and interfaces from the app to the Dev Studio here, or the same can be achieved from your App Studio. Here you see different options are available through which you can interact with the Pega application. It could be mobile unified messaging, email, chat, Alexa. We are interested in a web mashup. We are creating a web mashup here using channels and interfaces. What's the name of your mashup? Let's do one thing. Let's assume I would like to take the. Let's assume I have a case type called feedback and I would like to initiate that using this mashup. Let me add a case type first. Good morning. This is just a create form. Let me just add in one more. Let's assume this is one step that I would like to deal with. This is the feedback. Now I'll go back to my channels and interfaces. I just removed this once again. This is the mashup. I would like to just name it and the appropriate description for it. And this is the URL which is going to be for your mashup. Then you have something called as an encryption. To make sure all the security practices are followed because you're creating a case or when you're dealing with a better application. The encryption is on. Make sure all the security policies are the best practices in it. I will launch this mashup, but what you want it to do? What is the action that you would like to take? Would you like to create a new case? Would you like to just display a random page of your application? Would you like to receive an assignment? Would you like to open it? Do you like to filter a case? Would you like to open any case by using a URL? I have multiple options available. I would like to create a new case. And what is the case you would like to create? I would like to create a feedback case then. All these options of defer mashup, load or retain mashup on browser refresh, allow dynamic parameters. These are related to what you would like to pass from one application to the other. A few things that you filled on the page or an application, you want that to be passed on to the Pega mashup, you can have this. Retain mashup state in case a browser is refreshed. Would you like to let the mashup be there with all the filled in details, or would you like to refresh it? Currently this is disabled. Defer mashup low. This is similar to this. I would like to retain or I would like to have the details filled in even though my page is refreshed. Would you like to have it or not? All these are like configurations with regard to your mashup. Would you like to have a skin rule specific to your mashup? Yes, I'll go with H as. If not, I can choose any other default skins also. How would you like the resizing be? Is it like, would you like to custom resize it or you would let the system decide it to be auto? You have two options here. When you look at auto, which means it decides as per the screen and as per the application, whereas the other options fixed. Irrespective of whatever the application it might be, you are going to have a fixed size of your mashup. Let's go for auto. What would be your initial mashup skeleton? Are you looking at any specific skeleton for your mashup? Yes, I will let this be. Again, mashup is not specific to any particular device. It is not like I'll use it only for tab or I'll use it only for mobile. Once you generate it, you can use it across the applications or any intra or other websites or other applications. Let's see. Let me generate mashup code. This is your mashup code, which is different for Ephraim, and this is your mashup code. You can just copy the entire thing and you just have to place it wherever it is required. It could be another application, it could be another website. Anyway, let me just copy this. For example, let me just save it once. Once I save it, I just have a preview of it first rather than directly placing the code. I just have a look at the preview. In order to do that, to have a look at the preview, I'll go to the App Studio. I would like to change some settings of it. I would like to manipulate it and go to the App Studio. In fact, from the App Studio also, you can create your mashup. The feedback mashup that we have created on the Dev Studio. It should reflect on the App Studio view. Yes, I see it. This is your mashup. This I have already generated. Let me just go back. I can preview the application here. In order to look at the preview of the application. You see, just like how we have the case manager and case user portals. Similarly, I have the feedback as well, the mashup that you just created. You can see different options and how would you like to project your mashup. This is the part of the feedback mashup. This is how it looks like. But what you would like to do should the mode be? Let us see only. You can directly given the website URL. For mashup, can we? Go ahead. I was asking for mashup. One example could be feedback. What could be other examples for adding Pega into other applications? It could be maybe like you would like to display a set of products or something. For example, you have this option. Display a set of work items out there. What actions you can display a page? Maybe a page on your application could be displayed, could be a list of products or a list of services that you're offering. Generally, when you talk about Pega applications, they would be related to insurance, government, or customer service or sort of stuff. You can have a list of services that you're offering or a list of products that you're offering could be a page. You're just displaying a page here or you're opening an assignment directly. All of these are the different actions that we can. Did I answer your question? Then talking about mobile. And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.